I think we should put a lot more emphasis on learning material itself, right? Because I never had trouble with having good grades. Like those kids that didn't need to study at all.
Yeah.
That
That was
just
you?
that was me. Yeah.
Hey, my
I
bad.
never needed like I see people, like a lot of our friends, right?
Yeah.
That try to that don't try. They study like hours and
I
hours
think I
on
know
end.
someone you might be talking
Yeah,
about.
I think we know many someones
Yeah.
like that study hours and hours upon end, right? And they put in so much work, and they get the grade they want, but like only just, right? So if they
Yeah.
didn't put in those hours of work, then they wouldn't have those good grades, right? But it gives them a lot more understanding of the material, right? It also gives them good work ethic.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, work ethic, like,
Work ethic's crazy.
I feel like,
I have the worst work ethic,
Yeah.
because I never had to study for anything.
dude, I feel that a little bit, like, from high school. I feel like I've learned it a lot more in college now because you kind of have to study a lot more.
I still haven't gotten to that point, bro.
Damn.
I need
Dude, take, like, a honors physics class, man. You'll be
honors
fucked in the head.
Yeah, but also that scares me because it's a drawback because you don't. For me, that I didn't need to study because I never learned to study. I never learned to put in the amount of work that other people do. So whenever I hit like a roadblock or something, then I'm just like, I can't do it. If I can't do
Yeah.
it naturally, like first or second try, then like I'm done, right? So I fall back a lot. That's my major flaw, I think, with me.
Interesting.
That I give up on a lot of things really quickly if I can't advance very fast. Like people struggle, if people struggle through things and they work towards it and they defeat it, right? Then they understand that they can do something, like if they put in enough work, right? And I do believe that everyone can do that.
Yeah.
Like I believe that I can do that. It's just like naturally I just fall back a lot.
Do you think it's more just since you're not used to pushing through and doing the hard work, like you just have a tendency to not want to do it? Or is it more if you don't get it fast enough, you think like, oh, I can't do this since I can't get it fast
Second
enough.
one.
Like if I'm not going to be able to get it fast enough, like maybe I'm just not, it's not worth doing.
Yeah, second one for sure.
Interesting.
Um,
That's how I feel in my physics class. Because
Yeah.
there's these kids next to me that are just getting it super fast, and like I just will get it as fast as them. I eventually get it. Dude, he gives us take home exams, so you have as much time to spend on it as you want. Bro, if he gave us in person exams that were like timed, like
You'd be-
one or two, I'd be so fucked. Dude. Like even if they were easier questions, I think it would just take me longer to
yeah.
figure it out than the average person.
There's also the psychological element too. You just fuck.
Yeah.
Time
Exactly.
pressure, and yeah, for like it's definitely the second one that you said earlier, where like if I don't get it fast enough, that's why I had a lot of hobbies. Like my sister knows a lot about this. She has kept track actually. When I was younger, I really wanted to be into astronomy, like studying the stars.
Is that
and
why you
stuff.
have a telescope?
That is why I have a telescope.
Yeah.
Well, I recently got back into that, but I've also dropped it really fast.
Yeah.
I had a lot of phases where I wanted to get into astronomy, art, philosophy, writing, stuff like that, right? And I got into one really fast. I was like, okay, I've put a lot of time into it, but then I was like, I'm not really progressing anywhere. I might as well move on, right? So I move on to another thing, and another thing. Like me and my sister call it these like my phases.
Wow.
Okay.
How
So
long do these phases last?
these phases last like maybe a month or so.
Okay.
So a good enough time to like get through a little bit of the beginner stage of like learning a subject, but like not advance it any further. That's so I've identified that about myself, and I really wanted to work on that. So that's why I want to get back into drawing. I was cleaning out my closet, and I found like my sketch pad from when I was in 7th grade, I think. I brought it out. I took a look through it. I was like, wow, these are actually pretty good. And my skills have like deteriorated because I just haven't been working on this. And then I thought to myself, if I kept working on this from that point till where I am
You
now,
would have been fired.
I would have been really cool, I think. A lot better than what I am now, at least. And I really wanted to strive for some kind of improvement. So, and then since I just recently identified that, I just give up really easily. I'm like, I want to work at something till I'm really good at it.
Yeah,
Right.
dude. That's
So
really nice.
I really want to improve. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stick with drawing and I'm going to improve because if I keep putting it off, right? If I keep pushing it away and say I'll just figure it out later, or like if I since I haven't invested the time in it, like I'm not going to get to a level where I'm happy within like a reasonable time frame,
Mhm.
right? But those are just excuses, I feel, So I decided, you know what, that time that I'm going to put in will be starting now. So 5 years from now, I'll be at a lot better place than where I am right now because I missed out on a lot of time. I got to make up for it.